Children, this is Malagar, your science teacher. Today I come with a cell. Children, you chapter 8, cell, structure and function. So let's know what is cell and its function and structure. So first of all, let me tell you what is cell. As the house is made up of small bricks, as you can look here, the house is made up of small bricks. All the plants, small or big, all the animals, small or big, are made up of some fundamental units. These fundamental units are called cell. So children, cell is the structural and functional unit of life. So generally all the cells have some common parts, and I can show you in a generalized cell, the common parts of all the cell are cell membrane, here you can see cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. So before explaining the structure of the cell, I would like to tell you who discovered cell. So cell is discovered by the English scientist Robert Hooke in 1665. He studied the thin slices of cork and gave the term cell. So, plant cell and animal cell both have some common characteristics, common structures, but some features are different. What are those features? First of all, let us study the structure of cell. See, this is the plant cell. This is plant cell. Outermost layer of the plant cell is called cell wall. Inside it is cell membrane, and then one big vacuole is present in it. One big vacuole, sac-like structure is present in it. A big nucleus, then powerhouse, mitochondria, these are called powerhouse of the cell. Then this fluid is cytoplasm. And the most interesting feature of the plant cell is chloroplast or the plastids, through which plants make their food. These are of three types: chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. And chloroplasts are responsible for the photosynthesis as they contain chlorophyll, the green pigment. Now the children, let's come to the animal cell. What is the structure of animal cell? So children, animal cell has the outermost covering is cell membrane. In the middle of the cell, generally, it is a big nucleus which is called the control center of the cell, and it is called boss of the cell. Now, there are some these structures are the mitochondria. These are mitochondria, nucleus, then some disc-like structure, plate-like structures. These are called Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. This fluid, liquid fluid inside this, between the nucleus and cell membrane, is cytoplasm. And all these structures which are embedded in cytoplasm are called cell organelle. These all are cell organelle, as you can see here. So these are the general structures of plant cell and animal cell. So children, now we will see the major differences between the plant cell and animal cell. First, surrounding the cell membrane in plant cell, cell wall is present. Cell wall is present. In case of plant cell, chloroplast is present, which are absent in case of animal cell. Cell wall is not present there, chloroplast is not present there. And one very major difference of plant cell and animal cell is the vacuole. This is vacuole. There is permanent and big vacuole. while in animal cell only small or temporary vacuoles are present or vacuoles are absent. So children, this was the difference between the plant and animal cell. Generally, I told you they have the main common structures. They are cell membrane, cytoplasm and a nucleus. So children, I would like to tell you one thing more. On the basis of nuclear organization, cells are divided into two categories, that is eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. What are prokaryotic cells? In which nucleus is not well organized. They don't have nuclear membrane. For example, in bacteria and blue-green algae. And the eukaryotic cells are the cells in which nucleus is surrounded by the nuclear wall, nuclear membrane, and the nucleus is well organized, as it is found in most higher animal and plants. Thank you children. Have a nice day.